So, this is the actual playoff bracket right here. So, right, let's just start off with the AFC. My Patriots are not in here, so I can't really root for them. So, all right, the Chargers versus Jaguars. I'm going to have to go with the Chargers. Even though Trevor Lawrence has showed us that he's the future quarterback and he might be a future quarterback of the head names to be up there in tier 1 and the tier 2 list of quarterbacks, he's going to fall short to Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert is well overdue for this for this run, even though most of his defense is injured. So I got Herbert winning. Bengals versus Baltimore. I don't give a fuck. If I was Lamar, I'm going to be honest, I'm not getting paid and I want to leave and I just came off an injury. I'm not going to play. I'm not going to play. I'm going to just sit out. But anyway, if he was playing, I still got the Bengals playing. I got the Bengals winning. Dolphins, Bills. If Tua come back, the Dolphins do the upset. Oh, my fault. Am I in the way? I think I am in a way. I think I am in a way. All right. So I got the Dolphins doing an upset, you know. So then that means that it would be the Chiefs versus Dolphins, and then it would be the Chargers versus Bengals, which should be the AFC Championship, but which is going to be a masterclass of masterclass. Joe Burrow versus Justin Herbert. You can't get better than that. That literally is going to be the primetime game. That game should be everybody set everything aside. Everybody should be watching this game, bro. This game is going to be a masterclass. Herbert versus Burrow. It's going to be a masterclass. Then, out of the Chiefs and Dolphins, I got the Chiefs winning. Obviously, I can't go against Pat Mahomes. Boom. So the Chiefs going to the AFC Championship. And out of the Bengals and Chargers, sadly, I'm leaning towards the Bengals, but I wouldn't be surprised if Herbert come out of nowhere. And I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest with y'all niggas. Y'all remember last year? Herbert gave the Chiefs a run for their money. And their defense was pretty much the same, like how it is now. Granted, they don't have Joey, but the defense is pretty much the same. And so, let me put it like this. The Bengals beat them last year, so I got the Bengals winning. If the Chargers win and beat the Bengals and then go against the Chiefs, I got the Chargers. So now the Chargers are in the fucking Super Bowl. Now hold your horses. It's between the Chargers and Bengals for me. Hold your horses. Now let's go to the NFC. So, when I was looking at this shit yesterday, I was sadly mistaken. So you got Tampa versus Dallas. Now, all of a sudden, all the slander of Tom Brady every year. Niggas know I'm a ride for Tom Brady because, he's one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time and the greatest quarterback. And he played for my team. So, but this is no bias shit. Now, the last 3 weeks, Tom Brady has been playing actually pretty good. Granted, they just lost to the Falcons, whatever the case may be. Got their starters some rest. Now let's analyze this. We know Dallas in the first round sucks every year. Everybody gets hyped. They go 12-4 or whatever the case may be, or whatever the record is, a good record, and they only lose like 3-2 games, or yada yada yada. Then boom. Now it's the first round. You're gonna get Tom Brady. Now you got playoff Lenny here. You got Tom Brady in the playoffs. And then now you gotta go to the defensive side. Now you gotta remember all these defensive niggas is young. So you got Levante David, Devin White, Vita on the line, and shit like that. And honestly, Dallas is out of there. I'm gonna be honest. The Giants versus the Vikings. Me personally, my favorite wide receivers over there. So I'm a jack the Vikings. But I wouldn't be surprised if that run game doesn't tear them up. It's all going to come down to the Nail Hunter and Darius Smith to really stop them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Just stop them at the line. Stop Saquon. And then the Seahawks versus the 49ers. I got the 49ers win. The only way I can see this working, if DK play out of his body, granted that the 49ers secondary isn't different. But we forgetting about Nick Bosa going against a black quarterback here. Let's just be honest. So, Nick Bosa is going to play out of his body. So, that being said, okay, so then it's going to be 49ers versus Vikings, Tampa versus the Eagles. Once again, everybody getting hyped, talking about it's a different team. Jalen Hurts got improved. He improved, yada, yada, yada. But granted, literally last year, niggas said the same thing, and what happened? Tom Brady showed them a taste of their medicine. Granted, they got A.J. Brown now. And, you know, they're going to key in on A.J. Brown now. Who you going to throw to? Now, he had to play the other day because he didn't play. He would have had 2 weeks off, probably just practicing and not playing a physical game. You know what? I'm not believing the Eagles hype train, so I got Tampa moving on. And then it's going to be the Vikings versus the 49ers. It's gonna be a close game. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be a close game. Now, the only reason why I'm pushing because of Brock Purdy. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you the script. Brock Purdy, the last pick in the NFL draft, brings a team to a Super Bowl. Remember that I said this. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. So you know what? I got Brock Purdy and the 49ers moving on. Now Brock Purdy versus Tom Brady in the NFC Championship. Now listen to the script when I say this. Brock Purdy's gonna win. Now it's either the Chargers or Bengals versus Brock Purdy and the 49ers. And now, you know what? I'm going to be honest. If the Bengals go against the 49ers, it might be a problem. If the Chargers go against the 49ers, we got a good game here. Granted, the 49ers versus the Bengals is harder than the Rams last year because even though Aaron Donald is that guy, the 49ers got a way more powerful D-line than they did last year. And then it helps the secondary. See, the secondary is kind of, but it's the fact that they got Fred back there, too. The best middle linebacker in the league. Hey. Don't be surprised if Brock Purdy brings this team to a Super Bowl and prevails. The 49ers are overdue for a Super Bowl. The 49ers are overdue for a Super Bowl. Brock Purdy might be the starting quarterback in the future of this team. Don't be surprised. But yeah, my pick for the Super Bowl is only two teams. Two teams. The Bengals or the 49ers. Those are the only two teams I got. Don't be surprised if Brock Purdy turned into a Hall of Fame fucking quarterback and watch the comparisons when he beat Brady in the NFC Championship. Mark this video. Mark it down. NFC Championship, Brock Purdy go against Tom Brady. He's the only quarterback in NFL history to beat Tom Brady on his first start. Brock Purdy. Now, I'm going to be honest. That team is tough. And Debo coming back. And they're going against the Eagles. So, you know what? They're probably not going to abuse Debo. They can take it easy. It's the Eagles. I mean, it's the Seattle. It's Seattle. They can take it easy. Even though Seattle's not really that ass. But they can kind of take it easy. But yeah, man. As always, like, comment, subscribe. Yo, leave in the comments who you think is going to win the Super Bowl. I already told you my two picks, but I'm leaning towards the 49ers. They're overdue. Brock Purdy is that nigga. But as always, like, comment, subscribe. More videos coming soon. Let's go.